We are getting loaded up now, fixing to head to LBL. Kind of overslept a little bit, but we're never really on time, so going to a pretty good spot I haven't been to yet. Hunting on top of a ridge, a couple funnels coming down because it's about that time they're moving them deer up through there. Them bucks are. So we're gonna see what's happening. It's Halloween. Excited for it. Let's get after it. We are at the spot now. There's a guy parked about half mile down, and we almost hit a really big buck coming in here. So they're definitely out. We're gonna try to get out there and get going. Alright, it's about 8:40 now. I figured I'd go ahead and explain what was going on. I heard something break behind me and something run up this hill, and I turned around and I saw a tail up. And it was a doe. She came in, circled around, had her tail up, and kept looking back. So I had a million shot opportunities at her, but the way she had her tail up, there had been a buck behind her. She wasn't scared. She just had that tail up like she knew a buck was back there. Oh, coffee? One of these things. There you go. It's all fine. Alright, we're heading to LBL. We got the blazer loaded down. It's supposed to be super windy, like 15-mile-an-hour winds this morning. So we're kind of in a ditch that's got a north-facing slope that kind of will block off a lot of that wind coming down. A deer, I always find, will travel through that. If you've got a big hill up that's blocking a north wind, they'll travel down in those ditches, and that's what we've got. Pretty good walk to it this morning, but we're gonna make something happen.
day of November. Feeling nice and cool out right now. Hopefully I'll see something. I wanted to push a little further in this morning, but daylight was rising, so I decided to just pick a tree and settle down this creek.
It's been pretty entertaining so far. I've had 4 bucks come through, 2 button bucks, and then I had that other little buck. 2 little bucks. One of them had a little messed up thing going on. But I'm down here in this big old ditch. It's a neat spot. Like I said earlier, I was trying to play off that wind that's supposed to get up really high today. So I'm kind of down in a spot where it's not blowing as much without kind of cross through here. It's just now, right on 8 o'clock, so still plenty of hunting to do. Gonna be a cold one for sure, but they're definitely gonna be moving, so we're gonna get out there after it. I don't know if my iPhone footage got it, but we go to walk down this hill, and I hear a real loud bark. I already told Carl, I said, there's a bunch of yotes down here. And about that time, they all start yapping. There's probably freaking 10 of them. So I guess they got something dead down there. So I don't think this spot's gonna be worth the crap because, I mean, there was at least 10 or 12 different yotes down there. Probably a dead deer or something they're eating on. I don't really know, but always got a plan B, so we're heading to it now. It's about 7:30 now. I've been up in the spot, and I'm just not a big fan of it. Especially the more it gets light in here, it's just not very convenient for deer in here. I mean, it's so thick. I only have about 2 shooting lanes in here. And these ditches back here behind me, these kind of funnels, they're so thick. And them deer, man, over here, they always take an easier route. And it's just so thick through there. So I anticipate deer to move most, throughout the day here, really. I mean, November 2nd, it's super cold. So I'm going to go ahead and pack up and I'm going to push further in. Which Tyler's well down there to the east of me. Hopefully he went far enough back. I'm wanting to come into this little draw that's down here. It's about 250 yards that way. And that could make all the difference in if I see deer or not. I'm not too confident in this spot, and my gut's telling me to pack up and move. So that's what I'm going to do. Mac. I was too worried about getting that camera swung on him. I kept trying to push that camera with my elbow. But then when I got the one lane, I just kind of rushed the shot. He came in, and I saw this right after I did the interview about getting down and moving. He came right in and kind of had me in an awkward spot the whole time. I was twisted around to make that shot, and I just rushed it and shot right over his back. He came in, I knocked my release, and then I kind of took it off. I was like, I don't know. He kind of looks like a deer I killed a couple years ago. But as he kept getting closer, I was like, yeah, he's got a lot of points. He looks really good. He looks older. So, I mean, it's such a challenge over here in LBL to even find bucks like that. And the easiest part of the whole thing, I should have had it. Finding them and scouting them, that's the hard stuff. I don't really miss deer a lot with a bow, but since I've got this saddle, it's a heck of an adjustment trying to maneuver and make that awkward angle. You live and you learn, so I'm going to keep hunting. I mean, I might get down and walk back up that way like I was going to say. That's kind of where he went down to, and see if I can get anything else to come up with the grunt call. He definitely came into that call. Had a doe come in behind me too. But he just kind of walked up top of that hill. He never really ran off. He just kind of walked off, so I've got them 2 arrows sitting over there anyway, so I'm going to pack up and get those 2 arrows and head down there. I'm sorry I couldn't get a kill video, but it's November 2nd, so there's still plenty of hunt to do. I just got to keep on. Yeah, I'm pissed off at myself, but I got to keep on hunting, so it just, nothing has went right this morning. I didn't expect a deer to come from there. I expected him to come from down there and come up. I would have had a much better chance. I had to twist all the way around, which I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. You know, I missed the deer, you know. That was a clean miss, which I'm thankful for. I'm glad I didn't, you know, hit him high and injure him and he walk off all hurt. So at least it was a clean miss. I've got plenty of time. It's November 2nd. I'm going to regroup and get down and go after something else. So I'm going to go up about 200 yards this way, set up real quietly, blow the grunt some more, and maybe he'll come back down or something else. But I'm going to go get my arrow and head that way. Alright. So I couldn't find my arrow. I guess it went. I'm not too sure. That's blood, and that's got to be from that deer. I mean, it's coming right up here. I've got a track right here. It's this deer. Because the other arrow, I found one arrow, but I don't know about the other one. I'm not getting too fired up yet, because I don't know. I'm kind of being quiet. Alright, so I'm right here. I'm on top of this ridge. I've got blood right here to it. I might stop right here, mark this spot, and go get Tyler and have him behind me. This blood's kind of dried up, so this deer could be dead or he could be alive. I don't want to push nothing, but I've got blood right here. It looks like it's going to start going down this hill. So I might walk down to this bottom. I've got my bag and sticks where I first found blood, so I've always got that marked. I'm going to go get Tyler and then try to run on this blood trail. Well, I just climbed up this mountain. Tyler's on. I got to that creek, had a big puddle. I said, I'm going to stop here. He's already tracked about 80 yards, so I'm going to stop, get Tyler, so he can be right behind me to check everything. I don't even know where it hit, so we'll have to see. He got right there, and he didn't cross. It's a little bit deep, so that tells me he must be hit pretty good. He got good blood here. You can quit recording. This is the last spot that we've got blood. I've looked around for 10 minutes on each angle, can't find nothing. I know it's here, I just don't. He's kind of been zigging around. Deer is going up this hill, which is usually not the best sign. But he wouldn't cross the creeks and stuff, so I was thinking he's not going up this hill. I was banking on him going down, but he's going up, which that's good. But I'm gonna keep going up this hill. I don't know if I've been tracking for like 3 hours. I ain't got any water up here. We've done went a pretty good ways, and the blood is sparse. We kind of left the blood trail. We marked it because Tyler said he saw a deer this morning. He didn't know. He thought it was smaller than the one that I had filmed. But the blood trail is leading us kind of right in line with where Tyler saw a deer go up. So we kind of left the blood trail and just going to try to come up here and find blood or something. And he went down that way, so we're going to see anything. But the blood's definitely not as thick as I would want it. Well, I started walking down, and sure enough, that had been the same deer Tyler saw, because if there's blood 400 yards from where I shot him, so let's keep walking down. So, I mean, I've still got blood, even at freaking 800-900 yards, so I can't really just give up when I've got this kind of blood. But I do have to go get some water and some food I got up in the bag. We got all of our stuff way 300 something, 400 something yards that way, and we've got quite a ways back up this hill, so we're going to start that now. Walked up a little bit more to go out, and then found some more blood, and walked it another probably 100 yards up to the creek, and it just really petered out to about nothing. Then I crossed the creek and couldn't find anything else, and I went back and listened to the video. When the camera moved off of it, you could hear the second shot, and I didn't hear enough pop in there. I guess I just got a good muscle on the shoulder or something, and it just bled really well. But it locked up. Once it got about 400 yards, it kind of started getting spotty, and then right there at the end, it was just nothing but little drops, and then we lost it completely in that creek. So it was a bad shot, and that sucks. It's a challenge just finding deer over here, big deer like that, and I finally found one, and I messed up what should be, I think, the easiest part. So I'm not going to hunt tomorrow, really, and it just kind of puts me in a bad mood, really. But, I mean, I got to keep on trying. I just hate that I wounded a deer, and it's not the first time that's happened. It's probably not the last time. That's the thing about bow hunting. You just gotta keep on.